It's 5 a.m. on WKYT this morning. Students at Woodford County High School are honoring a classmate killed in a crash. They'll be wearing red today.
We're learning more about a Lexington police officer accused of misconduct.
And this Sunday marks the last day to enroll for health insurance. We'll have a look at some of the enrollment rules.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning. So nice to have you with us on this Friday as we go heading for that weekend, Valentine's weekend. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Maybe a good weekend to cuddle up with your significant other or your pets, or, you know, just a nice cuddly blanket.
And deal with this cold. Yeah. It's going to be here for several days, along with chances of snow, it sounds like. Let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris. They're in our First Alert Weather Center.
Yeah, we have about 4 or 5 chances of snow in the 7-day forecast. One of them is actually this morning, where we still have some flakes down toward the southeast. Around the central regions, northern regions, you actually have a string of clouds that's moving through that could drop off a few flurries, but really that's not going to affect you that much. Just heads up. Down toward the southeast, that's where we have some of those flakes. Rolling on through Howard Rogers Parkway and also 421. Look at these temperatures. We're sitting there in the teens. The winds aren't really cranked up, so actually our wind chill is sitting there in the teens too. 28 degrees by the afternoon, just a cold one in store. We'll actually get some sunshine today. Focus is Valentine's Day. It's our next best chance of snow, and it's a pretty good chance, too. And I'll show you that coming up in a few minutes.
Okay, we'll see you then. Let's get to the news.
Today, students at Woodford County High School are paying tribute to a classmate.
Maddie Jackson, who was a swimmer for the Bluegrass Marlins, died in a fiery crash on Versailles Road earlier this week. In addition to her classmates, a famous member of the swimming community is paying his respects to her as well. WKYT's Mark Barber is live in Woodford County with more on that. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Bill and Rebecca. Many of Maddie Jackson's classmates here at the Woodford County High School are planning to wear red today in her honor. Now, it has been a very long and difficult week for the school of 1,250 students. On Monday, one of their seniors, 18-year-old Maddie Jackson, was killed in a fiery car crash on Versailles Road. She was on her way to swim practice with her team when police say she lost control of her car and swerved into oncoming traffic. Officers say her car caught fire, trapping her inside the vehicle. Her family and teammates on the Bluegrass Marlins swim team have gained support from people across the country after 11-time Olympic medalist Ryan Lochte sent a picture holding a sign saying, "Stay strong, Bluegrass Marlins. Love, Maddie." It's a very difficult task for the team as their regional competition kicks off later this morning, and then we'll head into the weekend as well. Live in Woodford County, Mark Barber, WKYT.
We are learning more about why a Lexington police officer is accused of misconduct.
According to court documents, Officer James Norris repeatedly shoved a restrained suspect during an arrest. Those documents also say that another officer witnessed what happened on January 13th. That officer says that Norris shoved the victim several times against the back wall of the patrol wagon. Officer Norris is suspended while the investigation continues. He is scheduled to be arraigned on the charge on March 6th.
A Montgomery County road is reopened after a waste spill closed it for hours. This spill happened yesterday along Highway 11 near the Powell County line. A truck hauling human waste started leaking. The driver did not realize it for a mile. Yuck. The road was shut down so a specialized cleanup crew could get rid of the mess. What a mess it was. Highway 11 reopened around 8 o'clock last night. Investigators are not sure what caused the leak.
New this morning, a Boyle County man has been arrested after police say he tried to fight a police officer. Deputies say that during a traffic stop, their drug-sniffing dog picked up a scent in the vehicle. Deputies say 30-year-old Gregory Reed admitted to having crystal meth with him. At that point, police say Reed tried to beat up an officer and then ran away. They caught up with him a short time later after a chase. He is now facing multiple charges of assault and drug possession.
Well, police arrested a man they say made meth in a home while a child was there. The Knox County Sheriff's Office charged Scotty Reeves with making meth and 5 counts of wanton endangerment. Deputies say on Tuesday he showed up at a hospital to be treated for burns. When they went to Reeves' home, police found a meth lab in the fireplace, another outside the home. They say 5 people, including a 5-year-old child, were also there.
A bill that would toughen penalties for repeat DUI offenders in Kentucky is moving forward in Frankfort. The state Senate approved Senate Bill 34 Thursday, and it's now heading to the House. That bill calls for drivers convicted of DUI in Kentucky to have it on their record for 10 years instead of 5. Anyone convicted of multiple DUI offenses in a 10-year span could also face more time in jail.
Well, the Senate is also considering another bill that would give DUI offenders the option of having an ignition interlock device installed in their cars. It's basically a breathalyzer that allows the car to start. Supporters say it will cut down on DUI-related crashes, and it's an alternative to what's called the hardship license for those convicted of multiple DUI offenses.
Now, instead of just completely losing your license, you can qualify for ignition interlock device.
Those against the bill say the device would be too expensive for many DUI offenders.
If you thought you've heard a lot about car recalls over the last year, there is a good reason for that. Automakers issued a record number of recalls in 2014. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says there were more than 800 recalls last year, affecting a record 64 million vehicles. The most recalled part last year was the airbag, thanks in part to faulty inflators from a Japanese supplier. Safety experts point out most of last year's recalls involved older model cars.
Well, this weekend marks the end, I should say, of open enrollment under the federal health care exchange. If you do not have coverage by then, you could face a fine. WKYT's Whitney Wetzel is live in Lexington with more on enrollment here in the Commonwealth. Good morning.
Good morning. Well, the open enrollment period on healthcare.gov ends this Sunday, and if you don't sign up before then, it could be costly. According to a report by our news partners at the Lexington Herald-Leader, up to 260,000 Kentuckians could face a penalty for failing to sign up for health insurance last year. The deadline to enroll for coverage as required by the Affordable Care Act this year is February 15th. Signing up before that deadline will offset a penalty for next tax season, but not this one. If you didn't have insurance in 2014, you'll be fined $95 per person in a household, or 1% of the household income, whichever is higher. If you don't have insurance this year, that fine jumps up to $325 per adult and $162.50 per child in a household, or 2% of the household income. So to avoid those fines, there are several options available. There is a Connect store at the Fayette Mall, and tomorrow is the last day that it will be open. The state also has a website that you can go to at connect.ky.gov. Live in Lexington, Whitney Wetzel, WKYT.